Oh, one thing I did want to talk about. I purchased all these parts, some in Canada and some in the US. Now, bringing stuff into Canada is not an issue. There are some limits on it as far as amount of rounds of ammunition you can bring in, whether it's brass or completed. However, the biggest issue is actually leaving the US of A. The Americans have strict export rules on firearms components, ammunition components. The barrels, very strict. Again, another brain fart. Bolt carrier group, very strict. Even this Bev Block, very strict. There is as I mentioned, a $200 or a $250 fee that is applied for permitting and licensing for a vendor, retailer, or whatever to ship across the border. So very strictly adhered to. This stuff was purchased for the most part all in Canada. However, some things do not require this permit. I'm not entirely sure. It's like any government bureaucracy. Some things make sense, some things don't make sense. Is my gun going to shoot any straighter, better, or be more deadly or something with a Samsung versus a Midwest or UTG or Daniel Defense? Or no, it's probably going to, it depends on the man that's holding it, or woman, sorry, no offense intended. Again, some things make sense, some things don't make sense. I could have bought this in the US of A and brought it back. I didn't, but again, I could have purchased it, no problem, no question, from the US government. So if you find yourself in the USA, just know the law, know what you can bring. Again, you can bring everything, but know what you need the permit for. Ammunition doesn't matter. If it's brass, if it's bullet, if it's powder, if it's a complete round in a box of 20, you need a permit from the US government to take it across the Canadian border. Canadians don't care. Border crossing guard, he sees it, awesome, good for you, hope you got a good price, on your way. US, if the US for some reason decides to stop you at the border, again, check, and find this stuff in your possession without the proper permit to cross, they will confiscate, possibly charge, which could involve a significant fine and or possible prison term, as well as possible rejection on future visits into the US. So please know the law on this stuff. Tools, all the tools you can possibly buy do not require a permit to transport across. None of this stuff needed a permit. None of it. However, the Bev Block did. Doesn't make sense. It's a tool. No trigger on it, no barrel on it, no... I suppose I could hit someone over the head with it and cause a significant concussion or possibly draw some blood, maybe loss of life, who knows. But it tells you right on the back. This item is subject to Arms Export Control Act, International Traffic in Arms Regulations, prior authorization or license from U.S. State Department, Directorate or Defense Trade Controls is required to export and re-export. So, makes, like I said, government bureaucracy. Know what you're getting, know what you're getting into. A lot of the Magpul products, almost all of the Magpul products require government licensing, permitting, whatever you want to call it. Magazines, some do, some don't. So that's it. That's what I've got. Please like, don't like. I love feedback. Again, as I said, I'm an enthusiast, not a professional, so be constructive on the feedback. If I have anything I can help you with, certainly will, or direct you to those who can. There's all kinds of YouTube videos out there. There's all kinds of Canadian suppliers out there. There's even more US suppliers out there. So please, thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.